Hey guys, welcome to the Old Ultra Runner channel. I'm your host Jay Tynert, and today I want to do a training update effective Sunday, November 14th, 2021. My past 2 weeks has pretty much been recovery from the heart attack that I suffered on October 24th. I was released from the hospital, I guess it would have been October 27th. I was told when I left I could walk 3 to 4 miles per day, and after 2 weeks I would be able to run. So I guess officially, if everything looked good, I did go back to the cardiologist office this past Tuesday. They told me everything looked good. So I guess I'm now freed up to run. I'm still not real comfortable running, but I did today run just a little bit and it felt fine. So for the past 2 weeks, last week, all the last 2 weeks I have walked every single day, sometimes multiple times per day. Last week I ended up with like 28.8 miles of walking. This week I ended up with 41.3. And this week I had 18 miles going into the weekend of walking. But yesterday I went outside for a 4.9 mile walk in the morning, and then in the afternoon I really wasn't paying much attention, but I turned on a football game and was watching it, got on the treadmill and started walking, and I did another 5.3 miles. So yesterday was 10, and today I went out to the final Hula Loop 6-hour race, and it was great being out with friends. A lot of people wanted to hear my story of my event, so I walked with different people. I ended up doing a 13.45 miles. I did a half marathon. Like I said, I walked pretty much the whole thing, but I did take, for the first time I tried running a little bit. I ran 3 times, 3 different times I ran for a minute and a half, and I just took it pretty slow, but felt pretty good. My average heart rate for the whole thing, I was kind of monitoring my heart rate because I really had thought I might do 8 to 10 miles walking today, but my heart rate stayed down. I was feeling good. My average heart rate for the entire time was 75, so that's pretty good. I think I got a little over 100 during the running periods. I haven't actually looked. I think maybe up to 110 or something. So again, that should be very safe and healthy. So hopefully this next week I'll start running a little bit more. It has now encouraged me to, I think in 2 weeks, there's a local race director that puts on half marathons and marathons each of the 4 days of Thanksgiving, that weekend of Thanksgiving, the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. She puts on a half marathon and marathon each day out at Bachman Lake. I did a preview video that was just published this week, I think. I think I'm now leaning towards signing up for the half marathon on Friday and just going and walking. She keeps the course open for like 8 hours to allow people to run or walk a marathon at not a real fast pace. So I would have plenty of time, and again, I would get to visit and see friends. I think it would be a good thing. And my wife is working on the day after Thanksgiving anyway, so I may just go out there for a few hours. Well, it'll probably take me 3 or 4 hours and walk that half marathon. And I'm now leaning toward, I said originally I was going to cancel my Perpetual Motion 24-hour race that was the first weekend in December. I'm now, again, I want to see my friends out there. I want to see the course. I've had good memories out there from doing races out on that course. So I'm now kind of leaning toward dropping to the 12-hour and just kind of walking off and on, and maybe getting up to a marathon or 50K just walking. Again, I'm going to monitor my heart rate. If it starts going up, I'll step off the course or quit. I'm not really going to go in with any hard goals. I just would like to be out there and see friends. There's friends of mine that are going for goals that I'd like to be out there to support. And I just love being out there. So those are kind of my upcoming race plans. I did cancel for this following weekend. I was signed up for the Texas BMF, which is a last man standing race down close to Houston. I did think about going down and volunteering since I'm available and had cleared the calendar to go down there, but they really only have the one aid station. They don't really need that many volunteers, and the fact that it's a 5-hour drive each way, I just thought that could be a little bit more stressful than just hanging around home and doing some walking. So my recovery seems to be going well. I did have a little bit of trouble with the medicine for a little bit that was causing some indigestion, some discomfort, but I've got the medication a little bit adjusted, and I seem to be fine now, so it's all good. Now, a little bit of the story from my heart attack is I was just having some pain across here that started during my run. It was never very strong. It was I would put it on a pain scale of 10 as a 2 or a 3, but it just never went away. I never had radiating down my arm. I never had I was never nauseous or anything like that, but I waited quite a while and it never went away. I finally called a teledoc, and they said, well, you're older than 22 and you've had chest pain, you need to go to the ER. So I would just recommend, not all heart attacks are the classic symptoms, and please consider, if you have pain that doesn't go away, that's up in your chest, going and having it checked out, because it can be rather serious. Anyway, that's all for me. I'm on the mend. Things are going well, and that's my update for today. I hope y'all are doing great and having a good week. And other than that, keep moving.